Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to solve Mathematics Paper 2 Non-Calculator Specimen paper for examination from 2025. The first question is work out 0.01 the whole square. This can be written as 0.01 multiplied by 0.01. 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. Here, after the decimal point is 2 digits. Here also 2 digits. So, the result should have 4 digits after the decimal point. So, 0.0001 is the answer. Next, write this number correct to 4 significant figures. So, 4 figures. 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now check the fifth figure. If it is above 5, then add 1 with the previous digit. So adding 1 with the previous digit, 39 will become 40. So 57.40. Next, Amy changes 250 euros into dollars. The exchange rate is 1 euro is equal to $1.10. Calculate the number of dollars Amy receives. So it's given 1 euro is equal to $1.10. Now 250 euros equal to how many dollars? Let's write x. Cross multiply this. So we get x equal to 1.10 times 250. 0 times 110 is 0. 5 times 110 will be 550. Then 2 times 110 will be 220. Now add this. So here after the decimal point, 2 digits are there. So we have to keep a dot here. So 275 is the dollar. Next, the diagram shows two triangles ABD and ADC. BDC is a straight line. AB is equal to AC. Angle ABD is 61 and angle ADC is 81. Work out the angle DAC. So this angle we have to find out. Okay. So the side AB and AC are equal. That means this is an isosceles triangle. So the angle at B will be equal to angle at C. So this angle is also 61. Now we know sum of an angle in a triangle is 180. So angle at DAC is 180 minus 81 minus 61, which is equal to 180 minus 142, which is equal to 38. Next, convert 0.17 meter square into centimeter square. We know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So what is 1 meter square? 1 meter square is nothing but 1 meter times 1 meter. So which is nothing but 100 centimeter times 100 centimeter. So 1 meter square equal to 100 times 100 centimeter square. Okay. So 0.17 meter square is 0.17 multiplied by 10000. 0.17 times 10,000 is 170000. So here after the point, decimal point, two digits are there. So we have to keep a decimal point here. So the answer is 1700. Next, the mass of a solid metal cuboid is 4 kg. The volume of the cuboid is 600 centimeter cube. Calculate the density of the metal, giving your answer in gram per centimeter cube. So density is mass over volume. Mass is 4 kg divided by 600 centimeter cube. We require the answer in gram per centimeter cube. So convert 4 kilogram into gram, which is nothing but 4 times 1000 grams, divided by 600 times centimeter cube. So these two zeros get cancelled. 4 can be divided by 2, 2 times, and 6, 3 times. So 20 divided by 3, which can be written as a mixed number, 6 times remainder 2 and divided by 3 gram per centimeter cube. U and V are given. Find U minus 2V. U minus 2V is U is 3 minus 2 times V. Minus 2 times minus 12 is plus 24. Minus 2 times 5 is minus 10. So 27 minus 12. Find modulus of V, which is nothing but minus 12 square plus 5 square. Square root of this term, which is 144 plus 25. So square root of 169. Square root of 169 is 13. Next, question number 8. The diagram shows a semicircle with diameter 9 centimeter. Calculate the total perimeter of this semicircle. Give your answer in exact form. The total perimeter of the semicircle is adding the diameter with the arc length of the semicircle, which is nothing but the circumference. So half of the circumference of the circle. So half times 2 pi. Here the radius r is 9 divided by 2, which is 4.5. This 2 gets cancelled. So perimeter is 9 plus 4.5 pi. Or you can write it as 9 over 2 also. Next, in a sequence, T1 is 17, T2 is 12, T3 is 7, T4 is 2. Find T5. What's the difference between T1 and T2? Minus 5. And here also minus 5. Okay. So here too minus 5. So the next T5, the difference between T4 and T5 is also minus 5. So 2 minus 5 will be minus 3. To find the nth term, let's use the formula a, which is the first number, plus n minus 1 times the difference d, which is negative 5. Okay, this is dn. 17 minus 5n plus 5, which is 22 minus 5n. Next, work out this expression. So 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 over 3 plus 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7 divided by 2. The LCM is 6. 8 over 3 multiplied by 2 over 2 plus 7 over 2 multiplied by 3 over 3. So 16 divided by 6 plus 21 divided by 6, which is equal to 37 over 6. Give your number as a mixed number. So 37 over 6 can be written as 6 times, then the remainder is 1 over 6. Find the value of 64 power 2 over 3. 64 can be written as in powers of 2. 2 cube is 8. 2 power 5 is 32. 2 power 6 is 64. So 2 power 6 multiplied by 2 over 3. So 3 goes into 6 2 times. So 2 power 2 times 2 is 4. So 2 power 4 is 16. Work out giving your answer in standard form. 7.1 times 2 is 14.2 times 10 power minus 15, and here 10 power 3. When the bases are same, add the powers. So minus 15 plus 3 will be minus 12. So give the answer in the standard form. So the decimal point will go here. 1.42 times 10 power minus 11. Next, 5.2 times 10 power 7 plus 5.2 times 10 power 6. So we need to add the numbers, but the powers are different. So let's convert this number into equal powers. Okay, first 5.2 into 10 power 7. The next number can be converted into 10 power 7. The decimal point will go here. So we get 0.52. Now adding this, we get 5.72 times 10 power 7. Find the number of sides of a regular polygon with the interior angle. The formula is 180 times n minus 2 divided by n. The interior angle given as 162. So 180n minus 360 equal to 162 times n, which is 162n. Now bring the n term into one side. So 180n minus 162n is equal to 360. 18n equal to 360. Divide both the side by 18. So we get n as 360 divided by 18, which is divide the numerator and the denominator by 9. So we get, this is 2 times, this is 40, and 2 goes into 40 20 times. So the answer is 20. The range, mode, median and mean of 5 positive integers are equal to 10. Find one possible set of these 5 integers. So let's take the 5 numbers n1, n2, n3, n4 and n5. So the range, mode, median and mean are equal to 10. So the median is the middle number. So let's take n3 as 10. Mode is the most number of times the number 10 is repeated. At least it is repeated more than once, that is 2 times. Let's take this also 10. The range is also 10. That is the difference between n1 and n5 is also 10. Okay. So let's take a random number less than 10 as 5. The difference between n1 and n5 is 10. So this will be 15. Okay. And mean is also 10. That is mean is 50 divided by 5. Then only we'll get 10. So by adding these 5 numbers, we need to get 50. So 15, 25, then 40. So then this is also 10. Okay. Then only we will get 50. The next question is, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle T onto triangle A. By looking at the shapes, we can say this is some kind of rotation, and it is rotated clockwise by 90 degree. To find the center of rotation for a 90-degree rotation, the best method is using tracing paper or the perpendicular bisector method. Here I'm going to use the bisector method. Join the corresponding vertex of the original shape and the transformed shape. Next, construct a perpendicular bisector for these lines. First, find the midpoints for these lines. Then, draw a perpendicular line from these points. The point of intersection of these lines is the center of rotation. So the object is rotated 90 degree clockwise and the center of rotation is 4, 3. Next, a student measures the height h centimeter of each of 400 plants. The cumulative frequency diagram shows the result. Use the diagram to find an estimate for median. Here total value is 400. Half of that is 200. So corresponding to 200 is 30. So the median is 30 centimeter. Next, Find the interquartile range. Interquartile is corresponding to 1 by 4th value of the total cumulative frequency, which is 100. 1 by 4 times 400 is 100. So that will be here. And 3 by 4th of 400 is 300. The corresponding value will be here in the mid, which is 17 here and here. $37. So 37 minus 17 is 20. So interquartile range is 20. Then the 80th percentile. 80th percentile is 80 over 100 times 400. 8 times 4 is 320. So corresponding to 320. Again, this is also in the mid. So that is 37, then this must be 39. The 80th percentile is 39. The number of plants with a height greater than 60 centimeter. Height greater than 60 centimeter is from here. It comes above 360. 400 minus 360 is 40. Okay. So this each small line will represent 40 divided by 5, which is 8. So this will be 368. Okay. So it comes in the mid. So let's say 364. Correspond to 80 is 400. So this is 400 and this is 364. So the difference is 400 minus 364, which is 36. Next, the height are also shown in the frequency table. Complete the histogram to show this information. So the frequency density is drawn for the first value, which is 6. 120 divided by 20 minus 0 is 120 divided by 20, which is 6. For the next value, it will be 80 divided by 30 minus 20, which is 80 divided by 10, so 8. And next 124 divided by 40 minus 30, which is 12.4. 76 divided by 80 minus 40. which is 76 divided by 40. Divide both numerator and denominator by 4. So this will goes into 10 times and this is 19 times. So 19 divided by 10 will be 1.9. Now from height 20 to 30, frequency density will be 8. Next it is 12.4 from 30 to 40. The difference is 2 here. So each and every small subdivision will represent 2 divided by 5, which is 0.4. Next 40 to 80, it is 1.9. The next question is, the diagram shows a cyclic quadrilateral ABCD. BD and AC intersect at X. Angle BAD is 74 and BCA is 34. Find angle BDA. So this angle we have to find. Angle ADB and ACB are same segment angles. So angle in same segments are equal. So angle BDA is 34. Angle BCD. So this angle we have to find. Angle BED is 74. Opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral add up to 180. So 180 minus 74 is 106. So angle BCD is 106. Next, angle ABD. This. In a triangle ABD, sum of the angles in a triangle is 180. So angle at ABD will be 180 minus 74 minus 34. 180 minus 108, which is 72. In the diagram, triangle ADX is similar to triangle BCX. BC is 4.5 centimeter, AD is 9 centimeter, and CX is 3.3 centimeter. Work out XD. ADX, AD is 9 centimeter, and BCX 34. This is 34. BC is 4.5 and CX is 3.3. Work out XD. So this we have to find out. Okay. So let's write the ratios. 9 over 4.5 is equal to, we need to find XD. The corresponding side value in the triangle BCX is 3.3. So makes XD as a subject. So when you do cross multiplication, 9 times 3.3 divided by 4.5. This can be done easily by multiplying 10 in the numerator as well as in the denominator. So we get 9 times 33 divided by 45. 9 goes into 45 5 times. So 33 divided by 5 will be 6.30 divided by 5, which is 6. 6.6. Next, find f of minus 3. Substitute minus 3 in the f of x function. So we get 3 minus 2 times minus 3, which is nothing but 3 plus 6, which is 9. Next, find g f of minus 3. Now we got the f of negative 3 as 9. So this is nothing but g of 9, which is 2 times 9 plus 3. 18 plus 3 is 21. Find f inverse of x. Let's take y is equal to the function 3 minus 2x. Now make x as the subject. So we get y minus 3 equal to minus 2x. Now divide by minus 2 on both the sides. So we get x equal to y minus 3 divided by minus 2. This can be written as by multiplying the numerator and denominator by negative 1. We get 3 minus y divided by 2. So f inverse of x is, now replace the y by x. So we get 3 minus x divided by 2. Find x when g of x equal to 7. G of x is 2x plus 3. 2 times 2x plus 3 plus 3. So we have substitute g of x value in g of x itself for x. Okay, so this is given, this is equal to 7. So expand the bracket, 4x plus 6 plus 3. So 4x equal to 9. When 9 goes to other side, it will be 7 minus 9, which is negative 2. So x will be equal to negative 2 divided by 4. Divide the numerator and the denominator by 2, we get 1 over 2. Negative 1 over 2 is the value of x. Find x when h inverse of x equal to 5. H of x is given as 2 power x. H inverse of x equal to 5. Now multiply this by h on both the sides. This h and h inverse gets cancelled. So we get x equal to h of 5. H of 5, substitute 5 in x. We get 2 power 5, which is 32. So x is 32. Simplify square root of 32 plus square root of 98. 32 can be written as 5 times 2 plus 98 can be written as times 7 times 7. So combine like this. So we can take out this 2 times 2, which is 4. So 4 square root of 2 plus here this can be written as 7 square root of 2. Now add both the things, so we get 11 square root of 2. Next, rationalize the denominator. Multiply the denominator term and the numerator term by square root of 2. Instead of plus, we have to replace this by minus 1. Okay. 1 times square root of 2 minus 1 is square root of 2 minus 1. The denominator is of the form a plus b times a minus b, which is nothing but a square, which is square root of 2 square minus 1 square. Square root of 2 squared will give 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So square root of 2 minus 1 is the answer. Next, y is proportional to 1 over square root of x. When y is equal to 8, x is 4. Okay, this proportionality can be written as y is equal to k divided by square root of x. Substitute y value and x value to get the value of k. So 8 is equal to k divided by square root of 4. Square root of 4 is 2. 2 times 8 will be 16. So k is 16. So y is equal to 16 divided by square root of x. Next, find y when x is 49. Substitute the value 49 for x here. So we get 16 divided by 7. Or we can write this as a mixed fraction. So 2 times the remainder is 2 over 7. The next question is, in this question all measurements are in centimeters. The height of the triangle is h and the height of the rectangle is h plus 2. The length of the base of the triangle is x and the length of the rectangle is x plus 1. The area of the triangle is 11 centimeter square and the area of the rectangle is 39 centimeter square. Write down an expression in terms of x for the height of the rectangle. So the height of the rectangle is h plus 2. For a rectangle, the length and the height is given and the area of the rectangle is 39. So the area of the rectangle is x plus 1 multiplied by h plus 2 and this is equal to 39. So we need to find the height of the rectangle, which is h plus 2, which is equal to 39 over x plus 1. So the height of the rectangle is 39 divided by x plus 1. Show that 2x square minus 15x plus 22 is equal to 0. So this expression has only the x term. There is no h term. So let's find out what is h and equate it. For the triangle, the height is h and the base is x. So area of the triangle is of times base, which is x, times height, which is equal to 11 centimeter. Make h as the subject. So we get 11 times 2, which is 22 divided by x. Okay. So for the triangle, the height h is 22 over x, and for rectangle, the height h plus 2 is 39 divided by x plus 1. Okay. Let's substitute h in this. So we get 22 divided by x plus 2 is equal to 39 divided by x plus 1. Take LCM. So we get 22 plus 2x divided by x equal to 39 divided by x plus 1. Now cross multiply. So we get 22 plus 2x multiplied by x plus 1 equal to 39x. Now expand the bracket. So we get 22x plus 2x square plus 22 plus 2x. Bring the 39x into left side. So it will change the sign. 39x equal to 0. So 2x square. Now combine the x terms. So we have 22x, 2x and minus 39x. So which is nothing but minus 15x plus 22 is equal to 0. So the next part of the question is, by factorizing and solving 2x minus 15x plus 22 equal to 0, find the two possible heights of the triangle. Let's solve this equation. 2x square minus 15x plus 22 equal to 0. Here the coefficient of x square is not equal to 0. So AC will be 2 times 22, which is 44, and B is minus 15. So when you multiply the two numbers, you have to get it as 44, and when you add those two numbers, you need to get it as negative 15. So 2 times 22 will be 44, but the difference won't give 15. So 4 times 11, when you multiply, you will get 44, but we need to get negative 15. So negative 4 multiplied by negative 11 will give positive 44, and when you add, you will get negative 15. So now we have to rewrite this negative 15x as minus 4x minus 11x plus 22 is equal to 0. Now 2x is taken commonly from this. So we get x minus 2 minus, let's take negative. So we get x minus 2 equal to 0. So take x minus 2 commonly. We get 2x minus 11 equal to 0. So x minus 2 is 0, or 2x minus 11 is 0. So x will be 2. Here 2x will be 11. So x will be 11 over 2. Okay. So find the two possible heights of the triangle. Height of the triangle is h equal to 22 divided by x. So when x is 2, h will be 22 divided by 2 which is 11. When x is 11 over 2, h is 22 divided by 11 over 2. 11 goes into 22 two times, and this will be 2 times 2, which is 4. So h is 4 and 11. The next question is find the exact value of x. Here angle is given and two sides are given, and x is the hypotenuse and 8 is the adjacent. So adjacent and hypotenuse are given. So cos 30 is adjacent over hypotenuse, that is 8 over x. And we know cos 30 is square root of 3 over 2. Which is equal to 8 over x. Now make x as the subject. So x is equal to 8 times 2 divided by square root of 3, which is 16 over square root of 3. Next question is write as a single fraction in its simplest form. Take the common denominator as x minus 4 multiplied by x plus 3. Multiply 3 by x plus 3 minus 4 is multiplied by x minus 4. Now let's expand the bracket. We get 3x plus 9 minus 4x plus 16 divided by x minus 4 times x plus 3. Now let's simplify the numerator. 3x minus 4x will be minus x. 9 plus 16 will be 25. 25 minus x divided by x minus 4 multiplied by x plus 3. This is the final answer. X minus 4 times x plus 3. The next question is write x square minus 4x plus 7 in the form x minus a the whole square plus b. Let's rewrite this equation as x square minus 2 times x. This is of the form minus 2ab and x square is there. So let's add and subtract 2 square and plus 7. Now combine this term. This can be written as x minus 2 the whole square. Minus 2 square is 4 plus 7. So x minus 2 the whole square minus 4 plus 7 is plus 3. So x minus 2 the whole square plus 3. Next part of the question is write down the coordinates of the turning point of the graph. Y is equal to x square minus 4x plus 7. When the equation is in the form x minus a the whole square plus b, then the turning point of that equation will be a comma b. So here a value is 2 and b value is 3. So the coordinate of turning point is 2 comma 3. The next question is the two shapes are mathematically similar. The area of the larger shape is 36 centimeters square and the area of the smaller shape is 25 centimeters square. The height of the larger shape is 9 centimeter and the height of the smaller shape is x centimeter. Find the value of x. So the height of the two shapes are given. The first shape height is 9. whereas the second shape's height is x, and the corresponding area is given. For the larger shape, the area is 36, and for the smaller shape, the area is 25. Okay. So this will be equal to 36 divided by 25, the whole power 1 over 2. Okay. So we get 9 over x as 6 over 5. Now cross multiply this and make x as the subject. So we get x equal to 9 multiplied by 5 divided by 6. Now simplify this by cancelling out. 9 divided by 3 will be 3. 6 divided by 3 will be 2. And this is equal to 3 times 5, which is 15. 15 divided by 2 are 7.5. The next question is, on the diagram, sketch the graph of y is equal to f of x for -3 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 4. Show the value of the intersections with the axis. Let's take intersection with the x-axis, that is y is equal to 0. So y equal to 0, which gives x times x plus 2 multiplied by x minus 3 is equal to 0. So that means x equal to 0 or x plus 2 is equal to 0. That is x equal to minus 2 or x minus 3 is equal to 0. That means x is equal to 3. Let's plot these points. So when y is 0, x is 0. So the origin. When y is 0, x is negative 2. This point. And x is 3. Okay. So now we know 3 points on the graph. How to draw this? Here the coefficient of x cube is positive. When the coefficient is positive, you will get curve like this. When the coefficient is negative, then we will get a curve like this. Okay. Let's try to join these 3 points. Because this is positive, we will get curve something like this. The next part of the question is expand and simplify. X times x is x square. X times 2x is plus 2x multiplied by x minus 3. Okay. Now first multiply x square by x. We get x cube. X square multiplied by negative 3 is negative 3x square. 2x multiplied by x is 2x square. 2x times minus 3 is minus 6x. Now let's simplify this. X cube minus 3x square plus 2x square gives minus x square minus 6x. The next part of the question, A is a point 1 comma minus 6. The tangent to the graph of y is equal to f of x at A meets the y-axis at B. Find the coordinate of B. To find the coordinate of B, first we need to find the equation of the tangent to the curve. A is the point 1 comma minus 6. 1 comma minus 6 can be pointed here. If you draw a tangent at this point, you will get a line here. Okay, so it meets the y-axis here. So this will be B and this is A. Let's write the equation of the tangent. To write the equation of the tangent, that is a equation of a line, first we need to find out the gradient. Y is equal to x cube minus x square minus 6x. And we need to find m, which is dy by dx. Okay, so 3x square minus 2x minus 6. The gradient at the point 1 comma negative 6 is, substitute x as 1. So 3 times 1 square minus 2 times 1 minus 6 is 3 times 1 is 1 minus 2 minus 6. So this is minus 5. Now equation of the tangent is y is equal to minus 5x plus c. To find the value of c, substitute the point 1 comma negative 6. Y is negative 6 and x is 1. Now make c as the subject. Bring this negative 5 to the left hand side. So we'll get negative 6 plus 5, which is negative 1. So the equation of the tangent is y is equal to minus 5x minus 1. Now we need to find the coordinate of B. B is a point when the tangent meets the y-axis. So x equal to 0. When x is 0, y is equal to negative 1. So the coordinate of B is, x coordinate value is 0 and y is negative 1. So 0 comma negative 1. I hope you found this video useful. Check out the description box for links to crash courses on iGCSE topics and topical solution videos.